They were very clear, both the president and his press secretary, but it turned out that nothing they were saying was correct, which prompts the question, were they deliberately lying, knowing that he was going to do this? Or has President Biden just thrown his press secretary and, I assume, all his top team under the bus because they were all out there defending him and saying he wouldn't do this, and now he's done it?
Well, as you know, Piers, politicians are politicians. All those statements were said when he was still running for reelection, and now he's not. How many times have you and I heard politicians say, I'm going to only serve for 8 years. I'm going to only serve for 12 years. I'm going to term limit myself. And as soon as that time comes, they go, well, the people still want me. I'm not surprised by it. The optics are terrible. This will be with him forever. I was at the White House dinner when the Prime Minister of India was there. He has Hunter there. Hunter's been front and center this whole time. Joe Biden never ran from him. He ran to him.
On a human level, I don't disagree with you. The problem is, it seems to me, is that by making such a shameless and frankly very hypocritical U-turn in the way that he's done, albeit for exactly the reasons I'm sure that you have said. But at the same time, Joe Biden has now got a legacy, hasn't he, which he's left his party, where he carried on too long. He should have stood down, I think, at the latest at the start of the year and allowed a proper process to choose an effective nominee, but he didn't. He left it so late that he then self-imploded in that debate with Trump, and as a consequence had to be pushed aside, which he was ruthlessly. But then Kamala Harris got this weird coronation, again, without any competition. And I think that was really a chain of events which cost the Democrats the election. But now he's left a legacy where it's almost impossible now for Democrats to go after Trump for the next 4 years, as they would have been licking their lips at doing, on anything to do with shamelessness or hypocrisy or, frankly, downright lying or nepotism or any of these things, which Trump, they were already heating this up with his nomination picks, the ones involving family and so on. But how can the Democrats do any of that when their president, who's still president now until January the 20th, that their president has done such a shameless, hypocritical act and lied so brazenly to the American people about his intentions over that act?
What they will do is they will discard him as fast as they can. They will say it was wrong, he shouldn't have done it, and that will be that. Look, the hypocritical part about the Democratic Party is they were running on this notion that democracy was at stake. And so what did they do? They nominated someone with no democracy. A person who never got one delegate when she ran for president, a person who could never be untied from Biden-Harris. The coronation you talked about, that's the hypocrisy here.